When you're blessed in a calling, it doesn't just stop because life shifts or pivots. You always are called back towards what you are blessed in a calling. You're always called back to what you are blessed in your experience and with your expertise. So today I actually wanted to leave a message for some of you who have contacted me for communication strategies or for communication support. Many of you guys see me out here doing the CEO thing, helping a lot of CEOs with navigating their business growth, and just helping them in whatever aspects that's needed. One time it's sales, other times it's branding, other times it's marketing. But one thing that you should always know about me is that I am always a speech language pathologist and audiologist. I am always an autism mom. I'm always here supporting, getting calls. Probably I would say every 2 or 3 days I'll get a call on how do I communicate with my child with special needs, or how do I help them to navigate through a process, or how do I help them when their behaviors, or how do I communicate to the school, how do I understand what the school is telling me, how do I even understand what therapists are doing. Hey, I need help. I'm trying to get my child to speak. How do I not get frustrated in the process when I can't get my child to communicate to me how they're feeling? Help. Right? Now, as God continues to shift the dynamics of my life and he continues to use me in every single aspect of the world, I question myself sometimes, how should I continue showing up? And the best way I can tell you, and I'm going to share more about it with you through Thursday as I navigate the world of my varied expertise and experience, how do I continue to uplift my brand and show up authentically as me, is I allow God to lead, right? I allow God to lead. Now, I had a phone call today, and this is a private call, so I can't give all the details, but she mentioned that, I'm still trying to navigate between my speech therapist. I'm still trying to help my child to not get so frustrated. And you know what? As a parent, I'm feeling so less than, and it's knocking me down. And we didn't call for that. We actually started off the call for business. We started off the call for, getting back on track with the things that she needs to do and we need to do together. And it just shifted back into that space that God continues to use me in. I was able to share 3 quick strategies that it just comes off on the top of my head. That's how you know it's God. You know it's genius. It's what I am gifted in, on what she can do to help her child, how she can get her child to give more words. How did I help Zachary, and how I've helped so many others when I've done early intervention or I've done one-on-one coaching with clients and helping them navigate the communication space. 3 quick tips that she can use immediately. Immediately, I felt her whole body and soul just got lighter in the conversation. See, she couldn't even talk business until she handled what was happening at home. That's why I always talk about that personal branding, that personal development aspect of life. Sometimes we can't even do business because we're so focused on our kids or making sure that they're okay, or our life around us are okay, or our job and how we communicate. There's just so many things that are happening that we can't even get clear enough to focus on the business. Hey, Jessica. All right. Hey. So when you're able to be around folks, and of course I've been getting the pull. That's why I'm working on Zachary's book, Journey to Independence. And possibly based on the conversation, I want to be able to share some of these communication strategies with parents on how they can help their child. Really quick things that they just don't know, right? And when they don't know, they're not able to help their child because we weren't trained in those things. And a lot of speech therapists don't give us those simple things. And y'all know I do simple. I love simplicity. I love real. I love what's in our daily life. How do we make it natural? And then how do we help them to improve? But it wasn't only just her child. It's navigating the space of professionals and understanding, how do I talk to them, or how do I listen to them when they tell me something that just doesn't feel right for what I want to do with my child. So I heard the call that I'm going to continue using you in every way that I can. And whoever needs whatever I have at that moment will use whatever they have at that moment. So I'm going to tell you one thing, and I'm going to tell that for all of you who feel that way. Don't put me in no effing box. I wasn't created to be in a box. I'm here to do what God has for me, and it can shift from one moment to the other. But my goal is to stay visible, stay talking, stay making sure that whoever needs the message, whoever needs the lesson, whoever needs the result, get what they need. That's why I keep showing up. That's why there's master classes every month. That's why it changes from what God gives me. Okay, this is what you need me to do. Visibility. Some people need to get their brand in front of the right people, right places, and they think they got to go out there and do the most. You don't have to keep doing the most, right? Life is not always about doing the most. It's doing what's smart and what feels good for you, and then what makes sense. That's the part, right? I'm not out here doing the most. I'm doing a little bit more than the minimum, but not all the way to the maximum all the time. And when I have the space and I have the capacity, then I do the most. But a lot of times we already have so many things happening around us, we don't have the capacity to do all the things. But how do we keep showing up authentically? How do we keep showing up and helping those who need what they're supposed to show up? I'm going to jump on YouTube and I'm going to break down the strategies, because that's where I'm going to be more often. But God just told me to come in. Hey, KP, I see you. God just told me to come in and let you know that, yes, there are going to be some things that people are going to know you for. And we're going to talk about that on Thursday. Make sure you're signed up for the Firebrand Visibility Masterclass. You already know. I already went over with my team. The freaking template is off the chain. Content is juicy and needed. And it's just 5 quick, immediate things that you need to apply. So make sure you're signed up and you have access to that. But beyond that is make sure that you do what you got to do. You got to be visible. You got to get on the calls. You got to make sure you show up so you keep helping those that need you. And stop looking left and right and seeing what other people are doing. That's not your concern. Type it down. That's not my concern. My concern is not what Jane is doing over here and Harriet is doing over there. God didn't give me he didn't give me their vision, and he didn't give them my vision. So I got to keep doing what I need to do. And I got to listen and align with those who he sends me to be aligned to. Only you got that answer. But stop blaming others and stop looking on others and saying, they're not doing and they're not supporting me and they're not. All that's not necessary. Just stay focused, be visible, get out there, get focused on what God has for you to do. It may not look like what it is for everyone. Most likely it don't. That's why I love teaching and coaching unique clients. I want people who want to walk a unique path, who's not trying to be like everyone else, but trying to be exactly what God has purposed them to do. Hey, Karan, nice seeing you. Miss you, babe. But showing up in the capacity of how he has for you, showing up in the capacity of I'm here to not only just be average, but I'm here to excel and dominate whatever it is that he has given me to be. So if I'm a badass speech pathologist and audiologist, by damn mean, if a parent calls me and say I need your help, I'm not going to tell them, oh, I only do business coaching and I only do sales coaching and I only do retreats. I'm going to give them that answer because I know God has given me and aligned us for that. And if that parent calls me and they say, hey, I need to work on my business, or I need this and that, then I'm going to help them in that capacity, because if they aligned him, if God sent them to me, obviously I'm here to help you. I'm not here to waste your time. I'm not one of those. I'm like Lil' Kim. I got no time for fake ones. I'm not wasting time. I'm only here to help those who are working on their divine mission that God has for them. Got you, sis. I'll send you a link. I'll hook up with you. You've been on my mind too. So let's see. So I just wanted to leave you with that. It's a message that I was getting. I kept asking, my mother has this dream, and I'm going to tell some of y'all this before I jump off. So I gotta do my YouTube live, because y'all know I spend 10 minutes in YouTube every day. So make sure you follow me. My mom says, I know you do business really well. And I know you're going to help those with their business or their sales or their retreats or whatever he has for you to do. That you're going to do naturally. But you can't run away from the communication aspect of who you are. You can't run away from helping the families as they need. You can't run away from how God is using you in that unique fashion. You can't run away from you walking with a Zachary and you're able to show the growth and the progress and the process of how Zachary became how he is, where he's now not only just empowering me, he's empowering the world and all those around him. And it wasn't just by happenstance. It was a lot of village work, and it was a lot of strategies and processing that we got him to that space. To be able to tell this parent who was saying she couldn't get eye contact from her child, if you hold that desired item that you need and hold it right in front of their nose, guess what? You will get the eye contact that you need, at least for a little stronger than you did before. Simple tip I share for eye contact for kids. That's how I got Zachary looking me in the eyes, because it's not easy for children on the spectrum. And we don't want to force them. But if we make it fun, a lot of things we can shift about them without changing who they are. Don't let nobody change who you be. Somebody type that out. Don't let nobody change who you be. God already created you to be who you are. Some of y'all gonna be quiet. Some of y'all gonna be loud. But if you're gonna be loud on how he purposed you to be here. I'll see you guys on Thursday. Let's talk visibility. Let's talk how God is going to be using you. And I got all the strategies that he sent me to give you. I love you. Have a blessed and amazing day. I will catch you guys. If you're catching this on replay, hashtag replay. Let me know you're here because your high does matter. Have a blessed one, y'all.